most unique experience in broadcasting. Well, this one stands out beautifully. It's a very, very special day. It was a CFA v Rest of the World AFL charity game over at Romsey Park. A lot of things happen at Romsey Park in Victoria. Lovely part of the world out there. I used to live near there for quite some time. That's Jake Lever country for those AFL fans. Also, the Prasparkas family. You think of the AFLW, Matty and Georgie Prasparkas. They spent their junior footy out at Romsey too. So again, lovely part of the world. So it was a bit of a celebrity day, and we had the great man Dipper. He was coaching. I think he was coaching the CFA, and we had this big stage set up, and we had Charlie Pickering, comedian, Tom Gleeson, a comedian, also a Romsey resident. I don't know if he still lives there, but I think he may do. Anyway, so we had Charlie Pickering and Tom Gleeson there, and we were calling the game. We had the speakers pumping out on the ground. We had one of the more entertaining umpires in the region, Mick Partridge. He was mic'd up, and so he had the earpieces in, so people all around the ground could hear the little banter that was going on. And for me, that was incredibly surreal. I was the play-by-play guy, and I had these guys on specials, and we were we hadn't spoke about what we were going to do. We did some casual introductions before we put the cans on and we went to work, and the three of us just made it happen. It was just incredible fun. And the thing that probably stands out to me about that day, other than we raised a lot of money for the CFA, we had a lot of fires in Victoria at the time, is my very last job at the Midland Express. It might have been maybe 2 years later. Charlie Pickering was a guest at a fundraiser, the Gisborne Little Athletics Club. They just had a new track put in, I think. And I caught up with Charlie afterwards. I'm actually I can be quite shy, so I'm not going to go up to people who are, names and go, hey, I want to have a chat with you. You're so cool and I love all the work you do. I just said to Charlie, oh, look, you probably don't remember me, but we did some work together with that CFA gig a couple of years ago over at Romsey. And he goes, oh, I still think about that. And I love that. That was great. Oh, how could I forget? And then we spent about 5 minutes just chatting away and reminiscing. And this is Charlie, who's probably met 20,000 people in between our two meetings, and 2 years later he and I are standing there and we're reminiscing, and he's done a lot of gigs and he remembers that one. So yeah, I mean, that's the most unique experience in broadcasting. Well, for me that was pretty cool, because it was for a great cause. It was a wonderful cause for the CFA, but they're able to catch up a couple of years later with someone who's been around just to show that it certainly impacted him. I don't know if anyone asked him. It's been a number of years now, but if anyone brings it up to him now, oh, do you remember that CFA game nearly 10 years ago? I don't think he would probably remember it. But anyway,